let's talk about the UFC.
All right.
It
Do it.
was, so fight night today, and this
Yep.
is what we're recording this on the 23rd of October, late night. So we already had the fight night happen, and it was a pretty good fight night if you watch the whole card. If you're a avid UFC watcher out there, I think overall it was good. A lot of young prospects, and it was really exciting, actually, really.
Mhm.
But let's talk about the main card, main fight a little bit because it
Oh
was.
yeah. Vettori Costa.
I will say
Oh
this one
man.
interesting fact that I did find was that I think I tagged you in it. It was this fight had the fourth most significant strikes ever
Yeah.
thrown in a match, and the most in a match without someone named Max Holloway.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I think I saw Vettori through 190 punch significant strikes, and
Mhm.
then I think Costa had like 143 or something like that, 145 or something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah, so it was a really good fight if you watch the whole thing. But
Hmm.
oh my gosh, the whole leading up to it though, it's
The shit show. Absolute shit show on the part of Paulo Costa.
he already fights once a
Fuck
year.
that guy.
Then on Wednesday, you say you can't make middleweight
You fight once a year and you can't make weight
4 days
on
before you're
that
telling
one
them.
fight. Are you kidding me? And then waiting that 3 days before to talk about it.
And let's make it even
Why would you
worse.
do that?
Okay, let's make it even worse.
All right.
Dana agrees to making it at 195 catch weight,
Mhm.
which is not even a weight in the UFC. That's not even a division. He's making this, letting them do this
Yeah. Yeah.
on Wednesday night. This was approved. And then Thursday morning,
Oh man.
weigh-ins are Friday morning. I'll give you this right
Mhm.
now. Thursday morning, Costa can't make catch weight at 195.
Fuck that guy. He
What
wasn't
is
even trying.
how unprofessional, and I think
Extremely
Marvin
unprofessional.
Marvin taking the fight no matter what, even then moved up to light heavyweight, so they fought at 205. I think
Hmm.
Costa weighed in at 204 and a half, Vettori weighed in at 204. So
Yeah.
I think pretty much what happened is I think Vettori walks around at 204 and then cuts the water weight.
Yeah.
So I
Gained
just
all
think
that weight back in 12 hours.
I just don't even
I
think he
mean,
really cut very much of it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he had Wednesday and gaining a little bit and gain more.
Hmm.
But the biggest thing I think that makes me upset is that I think Costa had to have been planning this of some sort because
Hmm.
he weighed in today at 225
Yeah.
and Vettori weighed in at 206. So that tells you that Costa walks around 230, 220 always, and then
Hmm.
he's able to cut down to 205.
Yeah.
I'm just at a loss of words for
Bullshit,
him. And
man.
I think Dana
No.
forcing him now to fight light heavyweight is perfect.
Yeah. It's the only thing to do other than, cut him. But I mean,
That's what I was about to say.
his
Cut his ass.
record talks for his record speaks for itself. So,
13-2 with his only good win against Yoel Romero in 2018.
oh, that's old, too, isn't it?
Yes, that's very old
Yeah.
UFC and very end of the road.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let him go to Bellator, Strike Force, or WC or whatever. Fuck
Box,
him.
whatever he wants to
He's
do.
gonna pull some stupid shit like that. No.
Bullshit. It's don't even. Yeah, it's really irritating, honestly, and
But
so
hey,
unprofessional. And I'm glad Vettori
yeah.
won
Vettori took the purse, took the
40K.
win.
Yep,
Fuck
that's all
it.
that matters.
Good for him.
I think it gives Vettori a good chance to fight for the belt again, but
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to be another person in the top five. If you ask me, like a Jared
Yeah.
Cannonier or someone like that, maybe
Mm-hmm.
maybe he fights Robert Whitaker after he loses to Adesanya in January, because I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't think he'll
Whitaker
do.
versus Vettori. I don't know though, because you can't give it to Whitaker again, because if he loses to Adesanya, why have another one?
Yeah.
I don't know. But next week we
Oh,
got pay-per-view UFC 267. So we got Glover versus Jan and Piotr Jan versus Sandhagen,
yeah.
Islam versus Hooker, and Volkov versus Tybura, and Li Jiang versus Cosma. And it's a stacked card, and it's gonna be on
It's gonna
ESPN
be
Plus.
fun. It's
It
gonna
is
be
gonna be fun.
so much fun.
I also don't know if on Bellator the card today they had Bellator I think 269 something like that tonight.
Mhm.
Um, Usman Nurmagomedov, cousin of Habib, fought again,
Mhm.
and he of course got a submission in the first round, and
Absolutely.
is now 13-0. And I think he's bound to come to the UFC very soon, unless Bellator pays him a lot. Maybe they'll do that. Who
Yeah.
knows? But I think he's bound to come here. I think he's a middleweight.
Or maybe he'll want to take over what Habib did and just go and dominate the UFC. And
That's what I think will happen. I think he's a middleweight. I'm not 100% sure on that.
okay,
He would dominate the middleweights. We saw the best two middleweights fight tonight, and Costa and Vettori. I know Costa's now light heavyweight, whatever, but you know what I mean.
is he a big wrestler like Habib?
Yes, and
He is. Okay,
I
that
think
makes
he's
sense.
got 8 submissions or 7 submissions out of 13 wins or something like that.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 in the first round, or I don't know. I might be wrong also,
Holy
so don't
shit.
don't quote me,
Yeah. Okay.
everyone.
Okay.
But I know Usman Nurmagomedov is an absolute monster.
He's the
So
real deal.
yeah, it's real deal. All right, let's shift into some MLB.
It's going big right now, man.
Yep, and we got
Braves
one team in
playing
the World
right now.
Series. Yeah, let me check on that. End of 8, 4-2 Braves, 3 outs away from the World Series.
Let's go.
I think we mentioned this last week. We are Braves. We're going for the Braves. I don't know if you guys know that, but
Absolutely. It's my National League team.
Mhm.
My AL team is garbage. So
yep, that's the
obviously
Rangers
didn't
for
make it.
everyone know.
Yep.
Texas
My
Rangers.
Texas Rangers. Potentially getting Trevor Story. Nah.
Clayton Kershaw.
John Heyman. Yeah, Clay. Hey, so my bold prediction. Let's get into it. My bold prediction. So this is solely based off of playing MLB The Show.
Oh my god.
Anytime I play MLB The Show, like Road to the Show or something, Kershaw always gets traded to the Rangers. Man is from Texas. He's going to be a free agent this winter. No, there's no way he plays the Astros after the 2017 World Series. No way. Hell no. And if he did,
I disagree with you.
That guy.
Yeah, they go to 3 of the last 5 World Series.
Yeah,
but that's Justin's big bold prediction is that Clayton Kershaw is going to sign with the Rangers.
That's probably my biggest bold prediction.
Well, let's get into
not gonna happen, but you know what? I'm hoping for it.
Maybe we'll see. It's possible though. You're
maybe
right.
toward the end of his career, a little bit older.
That's right now.
A few money at a few dollars at him. And...
It's very possible. I could see it. I really could. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's get into how the Astros made the World Series. I just mentioned that.
Yeah.
They got 3 of the last 5, so they did beat the Red Sox in the ALCS.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think you got the games right. I'm pretty sure Boston was up 2-1.
Yeah. So game 1, 5-4 Astros.
Altuve, he got 3 RBIs that day with the homer, a walk. Astros had a bullpen day.
Was that his 20th postseason homer or something like that? From like the top 5 for homers in the postseason.
I think
by an infielder or whatever it was.
Either that one or the one he hit in Game 4.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll get there. That's Game 2.
Game 2, 9-5 Sox.
Yeah, Devers hit a homer, a walk. He had 4 RBIs. Boston had 6 extra base hits, 3 homers.
They hit so many homers.
I mean, the next game, they won, right? What
was the score? 12-3 Sox, 2 grand slams.
2 grand slams. They hit 4 homers that game. Christian Arroyo and Schwarber. 4 homers, 7 homers in 2 games.
Oh my god!
At this point, after Game 3, I'm so excited. It looks like Boston is just absolutely dominating the Astros,
rolling through the Astros.
And then
Game 4, 9-2 Astros.
This one,
offense picked up a lot.
This one was interesting because it was like I think 2-1 going into the 9th inning, and the Red Sox were winning, and they put in Nathan Eovaldi, and Astros would score 7 in the 9th.
It fell apart.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Brantley went 2 for 3 with a double, 3 RBIs. Altuve hit a homer in the 8th. They scored 7 in the 9th.
Oh my god.
Game 5.
God, I hate the Astros so much. Yeah. Put up 9 on them again, 9-1. Astros. God, dude.
Yeah, Jordan. He went 3 for 5. Homer, double, 3 RBIs. Yuri Gurriel, 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. But the biggest thing for me in that game, Framber Valdez.
Mm.
What a gem. I hate the Astros, but I would say if you're pitching 8 scoreless, 3 hits, or I think he gave up 1, but still 8 innings, 3 hits,
Either
1
way.
earned. I think he had 8, 9 Ks.
Props.
Wow.
Fuck the Astros. But yeah, props to that guy.
Yeah, that's it.
I love
a great
pitching.
game.
So
And
I mean, I can't knock him.
And if you think about the game, it's what, at that point it was 2-2 in the series, because that's game 5. Oh, that's the biggest game of the series.
Yeah.
And he pitches that.
Absolutely. That's huge.
Fuck the Astros, but bravo to you, man.
Yeah. Game 6. Won a 5-0. Shut them out. Go to the World Series.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Jordan. Okay, because game 6 he went 4 for 4, 2 doubles, a triple, an RBI. Justin Tucker went 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer in the 8th. Luis Garcia 5 2/3, 1 hit, 7 Ks. Great pitching games back to back for them. But Jordan batting over 500 this postseason, 520.
522. Oh my god, are you serious?
That's insane.
Fucking nuts, man.
Who does that?
He's killing it.
I will say he's like on the better side of the Astros because he wasn't a part of that team, like we were talking about before.
No, I like Jordan's, and I mean, because he wasn't there in 20. I think he came out 2019, 18.
I think 19.
And he came out as he was AL Rookie of the Year, right?
I couldn't tell you, maybe.
I can't remember, but he had a hell of a season his rookie year. It was just hitting crazy amount of homers. And yeah, he was just his power is just absolutely insane. And obviously he hits for average. So I mean,
he does, even though he's
Jordan, but fuck the Astros.
And he's getting triples and doubles.
Fuck the Astros.
Yes, we both do not like the Astros.
Beat in the World Series.
Right, we assume the Braves. As of talking right now, it is top 9. We got 1 out.
Ooh, let's go.
We got Belly up at bat. Will Smith's in there to close out the game. While they finish this up, hopefully finish it up, let's talk about the previous games.
Absolutely. Game 1, 3-2 Braves.
Yeah, Austin Riley with the 2-run homer.
Mm-hmm.
Max Fried, 2 earned runs over 6 innings. It's a great game.
Max Fried. Big lefty there.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, 5-4 Braves.
Both 1-run games are insane.
Yeah, right.
Braves had a bullpen day for game 2.
Mm-hmm.
They survived. Jock Peterson hit a homer, 2-run homer. Eddie Rosario going 4 for 5 with the walk-off RBI. Insane. Yeah, Eddie is killing it.
Yeah. Game 3, 6-5 Dodgers.
Another 1-run game.
Another 1-run game.
Yeah, Mookie went 2 for 3, 2 walks, RBI. Belly hit a go-ahead 3-run homer in the 8th inning, and Luke Jackson blew it.
Did you see that homer? The ball was fucking so out. It was even higher than the one that he hit last year. Oh man, he was way up here and just. I mean, that's a strong
He's awesome.
Man
he's killing it though. The postseason.
And the best part to me about Cody is the fact that since he's came into the league, he's not changed his swing. Which I mean, you can say because he struggled and whatnot, it could be a bad thing. But at the same time, he killed it when he first came up. Struggled a little bit the next season. Won an MVP the next season after that. So I mean, and his swing is just I love it. And his coaches for not forcing him to change the swing up or pull his hands in a little bit more. Whatever.
Anything. Let him do what he wants.
Let him do what he wants. If he's gonna kill it, let him kill it.
At that point, what? It's 2-1.
Yeah,
2-1
2-1
Braves.
Braves. Going into game 4, Braves blow it out 9-2.
Another bullpen day for the Braves here again.
Yeah.
And
Bullpen.
Freeman going 2 for 4 with 2-run homer. Braves had 6 extra base hits. Eddie Rosario went 4 for 5 again
Oh,
with the homer, a triple, 4 RBIs.
that man is just, oh man, he's killing it. I can't say it enough.
Yep.
And then game 5, Dodgers just blew 11-2.
Yeah, the Dodgers had a bullpen day this game. And all 9 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 9 Ks by the bullpen.
This was the game that Scherzer was cut, right? Or scratched?
Yeah. No, that's tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Buehler started. We'll get there. AJ Pollock, though, this game 5, he went 3 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBI. But Chris Taylor, 3 homers, 6 RBIs, 4 for 5. I will say I love Chris Taylor because he was a Mariner. I will say I am very sad that the Mariners traded him for a pitcher that never appeared for the Mariners. Because he would fit in very perfectly at the second base position, and we would be looking very nice going into the future.
Absolutely.
And I'm sad.
Absolutely. Yeah, but what can you do?
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, the trades that the Mariners made on that same day to do that was, bring in Mitch Haniger and Gene Segura from the D-backs after we did that. So it's kind of like a sort of a trickle effect. Like it's good and it's also bad. Like, looks like we could finish up game 6 right now because Braves just won.
Let's go.
So head to the World Series. Looks like they won 4-2. We have
baby.
What do we have going on? Looks like Eddie Rosario.
He's going to be what? They give out an MVP in the ALCS, right?
Yep, that was Jordan. So NLCS will be Eddie Rosario. It's got to be.
Yeah.
We just talked about the stats. This game, he went 2 for 3 with a 3-run bomb.
What a guy.
There's no one else. They had 4 runs. He had 3 of the RBIs. 4 for 5, 2 games.
He killed it. Wow. Him and Jordan they both deserve it. So hell yeah. Let's go Braves.
I will say shout out to Freddie Freeman tonight.
Freddie.
For going 0 for 1 and 4 walks.
4 walks.
Yeah, 4 walks.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
Yep. Looks like the bullpen day for the Braves. Ian Anderson pitched 4 innings, but after that, everyone shut it down. Luke Jackson, not so good. Didn't even get through an inning. Didn't even get through it. Now, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned. Everyone else on the Braves killing it. AJ Minter, 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Tyler Mazek. He went 2 innings, 4 Ks as well. Will Smith got 2 Ks in the 9th to wrap it up. It's beautiful,
baby. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's talk about a little bit of World Series preview.
All right, maybe do some predictions.
Yeah, sounds good. All
right.
Like we've been saying, we're both on the Braves bandwagon, and we hate the Astros. And I
think we both said from the start, National League team would win it.
Yep, I do agree with that. I think it's gonna go six games.
I was gonna say 6. I was gonna say Braves and 6.
Braves and 6 sounds right. I think Freddie Freeman has a big series, and I think he gets your World Series MVP. Even though I kind of hope it's Rosario, just because he's really leading the way against. They just beat the Dodgers. That's awesome.
Yeah,
but I do think Freddie
another
Freeman.
Player. I don't know. I don't know if you're necessarily sleeping on him, but Austin Riley. I think he's going to have a huge series. He had an RBI double today. I think he's going to hit a few homers, and he's going to come up big for the Braves in the World Series. He's when he first came up into the league, I think he had like 6 or 7. Oh man, he had a crazy amount of homers. They're like a 3 or a 4 game period. I can't remember exactly the numbers on it, but oh man, since then I've been on the Austin Riley train, and I think he's gonna have a huge series.
I also do think that I know the Astros bullpen is good, but I do think the Braves bullpen is better.
They've been shown it, obviously.
I think that if you're the Braves, you need to stop pitching Luke Jackson because the last two of your last bad games out of your bullpen have been from him.
Yeah, just let him sit on the bench and just give him a participation ring.
He'll get a World Series ring. So I mean,
well, yeah, exactly. But
yeah, let him have that.
Yeah, let him have it, but don't let him pitch.
Yeah, no. It looks like Braves' first World Series trip since 1999.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah, I do think they'll win. I think I'm gonna say I will not be surprised if the Astros win. I hate to say it, but I will not be surprised because the team is damn good.
5 straight ALCS. I mean,
yeah, 3 of the last 5 World Series.
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, granted, they did cheat from one of them. Fuck them. But
Correa is a good player. Altuve is a good player.
Chance. You can't be in denial about that. But
Brantley, Jordan.
I want Braves, so I'm going Braves. Braves.
Me too. Braves. I agree because I
think they have a legitimate chance too. It's not like the Braves, we just want the Braves to win. And
the Braves are a really good team.
They're an insanely good team.
Yeah, Rosario's killing it.
So, yeah, it's just
Riley's killing it. They
got the right pieces right now. They're finally putting the pieces together since Acuna and Ozzy Albies and all those young guys have come up. Well, obviously Freeman, but Freddie's been around for a while now. He's been through the good and the bad.
Sure.
So he's kind of similar in what Anthony Rizzo is with the Cubs. How he was there through the really bad and then got through the World Series. Was it Javi? And then I don't know when Javi got up there though. Chris came up in like 2014, 15.
Yeah, but he's been on the organization the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, yeah, but going through the struggles and then going through the really good times.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What I mean.
But the Astros are also in that same boat because 60 wins and or under 50 wins and win 2015 or whatever in their first year in the AL West. Remember that? They were god awful.
Yeah, I think Jose Altuve's got to be one of the only guys that's been around since the rough times.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Because a lot of the young guys came out to the farm later, and
maybe Correa for 1 year, I think
Correa came up
average
year,
right? Okay, yeah. So they might have had an average year.
Yeah.
And then they got super fucking good all of a fucking sudden.
Yeah, God.
Fuck them.
Fuck the Astros. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were with us too.
I'm sure. Yeah. So we'll both go Braves in 6. I'm gonna say what did I say? Freeman for my MVP, World Series MVP.
I'm gonna say
Austin Riley. You think so?
Yeah, I think Austin Riley.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I would love it. I love Freddie. I think he's always got a good chance.
I just hope it's Freddie as well because he's just like we were just talking about, been through the thick and thin.
He deserves it, 100%. Yep. He's the soul of that team.
Do you think they'll ever give it to a pitcher? Like I don't know if
Max Fried maybe if he has a couple good games pitched,
he's got to pitch 2 and then a bullpen day. You know what I mean? So that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to pitch that much because he already pitched twice in the Dodger series.
Well, he could go like game. Ooh.
Yes, he just pitched
game 1 and 5 maybe, and then if it did go to 7, he'd close out the game probably.
I think he pitched tonight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he'd have to pitch what game? When's game 1? Maybe. Oh, not till Tuesday. Oh, I think he'd be good. Oh, he didn't pitch tonight. Yeah, he might be good. He's good for game 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
1, 4, and then maybe 6 or 7 on short notice.
Yeah. And you can have, obviously they're doing bullpen days in the ALCS or the
NLCS.
In the NLCS. So
I would trust their bullpen as well.
Throw in a bullpen game in there in game 2 or 3.
I think especially
depending
if you
on how it starts,
Yeah, you split the first 2.
Yeah, why not throw a bullpen day in there? Why not? Get your starters back, let them rest a day. Go out and win the rest of the series.
Mm-hmm. Let's shift into a little NBA talk. I know you don't watch much, but it just started. So we'll
I'm
talk about it a
trying.
little bit. Yep, you're trying.
Trying.
I just want to say some of my predictions for the year because I am a big Suns fan. But I will say that I think my MVP, so one person that you could watch for, I guess, your first season paying attention, is I think it's going to be Luka Doncic, the Mavericks.
Okay.
I think that's I don't know if it's a bold prediction. I think some people think that as well, but I think he's just going to have a huge year with the Mavericks. I think they're going to finish with the 4th seed in the West. I do think that Milwaukee is going to win the East again. I think that the Lakers are going to win the West, but I'm torn because I do think my Western Conference final is going to be the Suns and the Lakers, and I'm a Suns fan.
Yeah.
But it's hard to go. I know the Suns have been they've beat the Lakers recently really good. A lot. Like, I mean, they beat them last night by 20 plus, just beat them in the playoffs last year. So it's possible we could beat them again. It's just the way at the road I have the Suns going to the playoffs. It's just I think they're going to be too worn out by then because I have them playing the Warriors in the first round. The Warriors are the Warriors. I mean, Klay Thompson's going to be back. Steph Curry is Steph Curry. Jesus.
Best 3 shooters of all time.
Yeah, definitely. And then I have them playing the Jazz, and the Jazz are a great team as well. So I just think that the Lakers would outlast the Suns just a little bit in the Western Conference Finals, but I would be very happy if the Suns were to beat the Bucks.
Oh yeah,
or in the Lakers and then play the Bucks. But I do think, kind of like we were talking about with the MLB, our NL team is going to win. I think that a Western Conference team will win no matter what. The Bucks are good, and they're going to win through the East probably fairly easily. Maybe the Nets with Kevin Durant and James Harden, but I think the West is very stacked. I mean, I have the Warriors as my 7 seed.
Oh wow!
8 teams make the playoffs. Yeah, wow. So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll all be on a journey to show Justin a little bit about basketball. I'm excited. You can watch a little bit. Speaking of the Suns, they're losing by like 20.
Oh shit!
Because man, if you had to choose a team, I mean, I guess I'm gonna force you to be a Suns fan probably, but
who would be your team? Hop on the Suns train. I mean, when I thought I paid attention.
Yeah, way back in the.
Way back, I was like probably the Kings.
Oh yeah, because you're from California.
I'm from California. I lived in Sacramento for a little bit, but so I kind of went for them in the few little games that I watched, but I wasn't really all that much of a fan. It's always been football, baseball for me. But I'm gonna try and get into it a little bit more now. I kind of watched some of the playoffs last year with the Suns. And I really enjoyed watching CB3 and Devin Book. So
the way they play is awesome.
It's so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
So
if Kendall's
I'm
watching,
get into it.
Kendall's a Kings fan.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
That's right.
Yeah, that's really funny. Right. I don't know if Kendall's watching or not, but
so if you explain the way that you guys both chose your teams?
Yeah, it was like freshman year, I think, something like that, like right after we first met at the beginning of the year. And, we were obviously bonded over basketball at first.
Yeah.
Based on we both played and watched a lot.
Yeah.
So one day we were just watching, like, don't have a favorite team because, no Sonics around. So we're like, let's just pick one and then let's be fans of them throughout high school and let's see what happens. Right. So we pretty much got down to the 2 worst teams in each conference. 2 worst teams in the West Coast, 2 worst teams in the East Coast Conference. And he chose the Kings and I chose the Suns. So they were just a little bit worse. I think that's the first year after I picked the Suns, they had won 17 games. I think they were 17 and 50 something. Or yeah, it was Devin Booker's very first year, 2015, I think it was.
Okay.
So he's the only consistent player to be on the Suns the whole time. I've been a fan, literally from year 1 till now. Is Devin Booker. So that's also very fun. Yep, Kendall has some very bad years to the Kings still, but I will say, one good thing for the, and I don't watch much basketball, but Davion Mitchell is this guy for the Kings. He's a rookie guard. I really like to watch some defensive guys play. Like I really like Michael Bridges for the Suns. He's a defensive guy, really lengthy, plays good defense, whatever. Davion Mitchell is an absolute he's just a monster on the defensive end. And he's a beast. I think he's holding guys to 24% shooting or whatever against them this year.
Whoa.
Yeah, really good.
Whoa.
Suns are down by 20 or nope, that's 34.
Oh shit.
So Blazers are winning. Shout out to the Blazers. Whatever. You guys can watch us on this journey of getting Justin a little bit of a NBA fan.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You have anything else?
Oh man. I think just come
Go
check
Braves.
us out, Go Braves. We'll be hosting on the Raybon Sports app this weekend. So check it
make
out.
Sure to download that too.
Shout out to them. And I think I'm good.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe. Check us out on Twitter at NW Logic Pod. Coming to Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Spotify podcast soon, and just tune into our new episode next week.